Hi everyone, and welcome to the extended weekly woo. It's for everyone this week. So as you know, if you've watched the weekly woo, we got crow and horsetail. Now, the crystal for this week is fluorite. Fluorite is a crystal of mental mastery. It helps us to curate our thoughts. So this is excellent for the racing mind, the overthinker, OCD, anxiety, right? When the monkey mind cannot be contained, fluorite is incredible to wear. And actually, this is fluorite here. And I wear fluorite because I can definitely think too much, right? Now, thinking too much usually comes from caring so much. So don't beat yourself up because of it. But this week it says to us that we are definitely going to be thinking about the changes that are happening right now. And some anxiety can creep in, anxiety and fear. And fluorite says, hold on, your thoughts are creating your future. So you guys, this is an incredible week. It's going to be very powerful as we lead into this eclipse. And it's a time to amp up your meditation practice so that you can still the thoughts, so that you can choose the thoughts, right? And a great way, whenever you're thinking something or having a vision, a flash that scares you, that is fearful, to say cancel, clear, delete 3 times. I love this technique. I teach it to the children in my life, and it's really effective. So mental mastery, what does that mean to you? And how do you need to take action to bring that into your life? Now, the next card we pulled, our angel card, was Power Animal. Now this is going to take me right back to crow. So every time you see a crow this week, I want you to remind yourself to check in on your thoughts. Are they racing? Are you anxious? Are you fearful? And get back into your center, right? And find that place of integrity that's coming from these higher places within you, right? Because it's all within us. And we also got 2 goddess cards flipped out this week. Look at this image. And this image. So what I see is 2 brown, beautiful, powerful goddesses here in very similar positions and evoking very almost similar, but I don't know. This is a very powerful energy that they're invoking. So I want to start here. The medicine woman or the medicine man. So this correlates with the highest self, because this comes into the realm of prayer, that we are in massive change. I mean, look at the lightning around. There's waterfall, there's lightning. I mean, we have massive power coming in, especially with this eclipse. And it's saying, make sure that you're aligning with the higher vibrational energies of this power. It also says to me, create the future you want by embodying your power, like no more apologies. Each and every one of us are multidimensional beings of infinite power. This is what Creator Source gave each and every one of us, the power to create our lives through the thoughts we choose to think, the thought forms we choose to create. And to create those through the guidance of our highest self. So visualize and see what you want. And then call it into being from the deepest part of your soul and the highest part of yourself. These 2 cards really speak to me together. And you can even see this idea of the antenna coming down, this wisdom. She's calling it in. So call in your wisdom this week. Call in your higher source of power and energy this week to lead you and guide you to take the next best step, to take the action you may need to take, and to really align with your sense of integrity and what you want to see in the future. Now, look at this pleasure. And she's experiencing the pleasure of nature. She's experiencing the pleasure of her own body. She's experiencing the pleasure of existence. And this goes back to some of the energies that we have with this eclipse, this full moon eclipse, that even though we are in a time of incredible change, unprecedented, I mean, we were going through, a pandemic, and now we're going through another cultural shift. But the message here is, and where's your pleasure? Where are you experiencing pleasure in the midst of chaos and change and upheaval and revolution? So Venus is retrograde right now, and she has disappeared from the night sky. When we see her again in the middle of June, she will be a morning star. So Venus is being taken from our view right now. That's the planet of love and pleasure and money and creativity. So this is saying we have to be our own Venus right now. Because it would be really easy to just focus and become totally overwhelmed mentally and emotionally with all the changes that are taking place. But this is saying you must still care for yourself. You must still seek pleasure in healthy ways. Self-care, the baths, the ritual of anointing yourself with oils and creams, and the way that you're structuring your daily routines, the sleep hygiene of the beautiful clean sheets, using essential oils to uplift yourself, taking the walks in natures or swimming or going to the beach or the forest and connecting deeply with this higher part of yourself. We're going to have golden opportunities to do this, to nourish ourselves and to recharge, even though we're in the midst of great upheaval in our personal lives and as a collective. Now, the last card I pulled, and I so love this deck, is Mediumship. And I'll link here the video on the YouTube channel that I made about mediumship. So there's a lot of misconceptions about mediumship and it being like good or bad, or let that go for a hot minute as I speak of it and I speak to it. Everything is connected. So even though a body has expired, the energy, the soul, the chi, the prana, the vibration of that entity still remains and exists. And actually in multi-dimensions, right? We are the ones in the body, and it seems like we're limited to access this space. But we also have the spirit and the chi and the prana within us. So because like is like, that even though that thing does not have a body anymore, we can still commune with it because we are still the same. So there's an element of calling upon those that have gone and passed to guide us through this time. Specifically the leaders that have gone before, who fought for equality, who fought for the idea of oneness, who fought for the idea of unconditional love. Mediumship is a gift we all have. And there is going to be some golden opportunities to connect with those who are no longer in bodies, but who want to give us some information and higher guidance as we are creating a new world of integrity, and we call in their energy. That's how we access it, is through our intention. We call in the power of those who have gone before, the wise ones, the elders, the ancestors of love and light. We call them in to help us create this new world of integrity, this new thought system, these new belief systems that we're calling in. So pay attention when you see a crow this week. and let it send you to the intention of connecting to your higher self, or the guides or the ancestors, the elders that have passed on before you. Call it in. We all have this power. So thank you all so much for viewing the extended that was accessible for everybody this week. I hope this spoke to you. I hope you gained some info that you can take into this new week and prosper and thrive. Remember, we create our world with the thoughts and feelings we think and feel. And this week is going to give us an opportunity to rise up, to level up, to upgrade. And you're going to have to let go of the pettiness. And you're going to have to let go of acting out in anger. And instead take the anger to create noble action. Action of integrity, that when you are laying in bed about to go to sleep, you can say, yes, I was the best version of myself today. I was connected to my highest self. I am making my ancestors proud. I am creating and taking this golden opportunity to create a future that's aligned with cosmic law. That all are equal in this world and in other worlds, in all dimensions. I hope you guys have a blessed week. Please like, subscribe, and share this message with friends and loved ones you think have eyes to see and ears to hear this kind of material. Stay safe,